Hey, welcome to Adding Fractions with Different Denominators by Jussie Callahan. First, we're going to start off with a review on fractions themselves. Now remember, when adding fractions, the denominator needs to be the same. And if you don't remember what denominators are shown as equal divided parts in the item. As you can see, the green circle is divided into 1/5. In the fraction itself, the denominator is the 5. As you can see, in 1/5 plus 2/5, the denominators are the 5s themselves. The next step is to add the top numbers, the numerators, and put the answer over the denominators. In this case, the numerators are 1 and 5. As I've demonstrated in the manipulatives over here, the circles I shaded in the green part for the 1/5 and 2 parts for the 2/5. When we add the numerators 1 and 2, we get 3, so it equals 3/5. As you can see, I also demonstrated it down here in the manipulatives where one whole was divided into fifths, and where 1/5 was added by the 2/5 equal the shaded in 3/5 of the circle. So let's take a look at our first problem with the different denominators. 1/2 plus 1/4. I like to compare the fractions with a proportional manipulative, as the bars shown in the example, where 1/2 of the first one is shaded blue and the 1/4 of the second one is shaded orange. Now we are going to talk about the least common denominator. Now, which is the smallest positive number that is a multiple of 2 or more. And in our problem, we're going to first list out the multiples of each number, 2 and 4, and then next we're going to find the common or same value number that they both go into. Let's look at the 2's, where the multiples of 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and etc. Now let's take a look at the 4's, where 4 multiples are 4, 8, 12, 16, so on and so on. Since we now have labeled out the multiples of the 2's and the 4's, now it is time to find the common or same value in each of them, which I had circled here, and they both are 4. Now it's time to rewrite our fraction. I went ahead and also showed over here with our manipulative how 1/2 is equal to 2/4 by adding 2 more blocks into it to making it the same as the other manipulative below it. We got the 2/4 by multiplying both the denominator and numerator by 2, which equal to 2/4. But now, since we've rewritten the equation 2/4 plus 1/4, we could do the math by adding the numerators. But remember, we must keep the denominators the same now that they are equal. Now let's add these two fractions together, where 2 plus 1 equals 3, and we'll keep the denominator 4 the same, giving us 3/4. And now remember, there's always one more step when adding and subtracting fractions, to always simplify to the smallest form if necessary, which in this case 3/4